Hello Nistas and Nistas, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm Savings Fashionista, and over here we do mainly things fragrance, whether it's body or home, and today we are here to talk fragrances again, you guys. So I want to share with you the top 5 niche fragrances that I added to my collection year 2024. These fragrances were not released the year of 2024, but they are my favorite niche out of the non-2024 release, okay? Because I've already shared with you my top 2024 release. So if you want to see that video, you can click the card above. But let's just get right into these fragrances. So the very first fragrance, you guys, had been on my wish list for a very long time, even prior to doing content on fragrances. I've known about this fragrance. I smelled it when I was away out of town at an Amouage counter before, and I've had a couple samples before, and I decided that the year 2024 was that year that I went ahead and added this fragrance to my collection. And this is from the house of Amouage, and this is Sunshine, you guys. This is a beautiful fragrance. Now, when you see this fragrance, of course, you think of bright summer days. The thing about this fragrance to me, I do think that this fragrance is versatile enough to be able to wear year round. This fragrance has a white tobacco note in it that just does it for me every time. I really enjoy this fragrance, and I am now glad that it is a part of my collection. So again, this is Amouage Sunshine. The next fragrance, you guys, it got all the hype last year. You would have thought that this was a 2024 release, but it was not. You guys, this fragrance is everything that it is said to be. That's good. This is a really great fragrance, and I think at the time when I wanted to add this fragrance, it was sold out. But I finally was able to get this off of Twisted Lily, and I am so glad that they restocked it. But this is JusBox Karaoke Heart. This fragrance is so good. This is another one of those fruity, deep fragrances that has like this woody resin aspect to it. It has some saffron in it that makes it easy to wear year round. Now, the fruit that is in here, it is very, very fruity. But this fragrance can be worn on this day, and it's like 30 degrees in my town where I live. So it is definitely one of those year-round fruity fragrances that is so good. So again, this is JusBox Karaoke Heart. All right, the next fragrance, I'm no stranger to this house. This is one of my favorite. This is my favorite fragrance house. And I remember when I first sampled this fragrance, and I didn't really know or understood how I felt about it. But as I experienced my sample even more, I started to understand the different levels of this fragrance. And the first thing that came to my mind when I just pulled the cap was this rich powderiness to it. If you are a person that like powdery type of fragrances, but you want it to have some power behind it, this is one of those fragrances. It also has that saffron note in it, but it has a very sexy feminine take on it. It doesn't give you that super leathery note that saffron can sometimes give. And the powdery aspect that I pick up in this is absolutely gorgeous. So again, this is Chelsea Nights by Bond Number 9. All right, moving down to the last two, and I did not rank these, but moving into the last two fragrance, and I have a bonus. This one is also a 2023 release, and this is Navitus Amorous Intense, you guys. I did not get this when it was initially released. I don't know why, probably because it's sold out, but I ended up getting a body mist, a body all over body spray with another fragrance from Navitus. The next day I was online getting this fragrance. This is so good. This is a boozy it girl Jolly Rancher. So whoever said that, I'm amen in it. That is just what this is. It is so good. It is so sweet. It's so tart. It's so sexy. This is a good fragrance, and it lasts an eternity. Smells so good. Really enjoy this. It has notes of apple. It has some pear in it. It has some rum. I think this has a little caramel in it. This is so beautiful. Really enjoy this. So again, this is Amorous Intense in collaboration with AI the Great from Navitus Parfums. The next fragrance is a fragrance that 2023 was also a moment for this fragrance. I'm not sure if it was released then, but I do remember all the love, buzz, and hype that it got, and I have added it to the collection within the year of 2024. This is Tabacco Honey by Guerlain. This is an absolute beautiful fragrance. It stands up to the quality that Guerlain prides themselves on, getting the best top quality ingredients. And I agree, the take that this gives you on honey and tobacco is one of a kind. Absolutely beautiful fragrance. So again, this is Tabacco Honey by Guerlain. All right, and for the bonus, you guys, I just added this fragrance to the collection in December, and I am so happy that I found this fragrance in the form that I found it in. I thought I was going to get the bigger bottle. I did not even realize that this came in the 1.7 bottle, but I was so excited when I saw it that I immediately added to cart and purchased the fragrance. But this is a fragrance that I also knew or had experienced prior to doing content that was always in the back of my mind from the house of Amouage, and this is Dia Woman. And this is an aldehydic floral fragrance that have some very unique fragrance notes like sage, and it has that peony in it. It is just very different for me, and I never forgot it. It does have a soapy take on it, so it does give that type of nuance, but it's like a good, rich, deep soap that I really enjoy this fragrance, and it has this muskiness to it. This fragrance actually reminds me of my late grandmother. It just reminds me of her, and really enjoy this fragrance. I can't wait to wear it more and just really understand how it develops and how it performs on my body. But this one had to be added because it is good, and I am now happy that I have it. Again, this is Amouage Dia Woman. So you guys, those are the top niche fragrances that I added to my collection 2024. They were not released 2024, but they are new to me, the year 2024. I want to thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate you. If you would, please leave below the latest niche fragrance that you've added to your collection, or your favorite niche fragrance that's in your collection. Thank you, and do not forget, you, yes you are great. Bye-bye.